In the mid-90s, the Beanie Baby craze was sweeping America.
Forget Tickle Me Elmo. This is much bigger than...
Beaners out there in Beanie Land. This is the Beanie King.
Aaron, peace, glory, glory.
These cute, cuddly, heart-shaped tag toys, they retailed for only $5, but they averaged $30 per Beanie Baby in secondhand sales on eBay, accounting for $500 million in secondhand beanie sales in just May 1997 alone, in a month. There were commemorative beanies, baseball beanies. There are even McDonald's Happy Meal toy beanies.
Perhaps the biggest beanie craze of 1998 was the rise of McDonald's teeny beanies.
Hi, just double checking. You guys have no more beanies, right?
Nope.
The beanie craze was driven in part by owner Ty Warner's decision to retire certain beanies without any notice. And that created a scarcity that drove demand.
Zip the Cat is now bringing over $100 and it just retired in May.
Each baby was only made for a short time, so when their production run was over, naturally, the resale value of that beanie would shoot up.
About $1,500.
A Beanie Baby has sold for $1,500.
Yeah.
Do you remember it? Adults began to see Beanie Babies as less of a children's plush toy and more of a long-term investment, with many Americans choosing to invest in beanies rather than the stock market with long-term aspirations of funding college or even retirement.
I figured in 10 years, it'd be a good college fund for you guys. Each one had your own collection.
This girl is going to send herself out with Beanie Baby.
Let's take a look at this special offer from the Beanie Baby showroom in 1998.
This deal is so good that I can hardly wait to read the net tomorrow to hear what people have to say about what we did.
Don West and Robert Chambers are enthusiastically offering a 94-piece beanie set for $1999.95. Let's compare this investment with other traditional investment opportunities at the time. Now we're going to round up a nickel just to make the math easier. 94 Beanie Babies for $2,000 comes out to $21.27 per Beanie Baby in 1998.
$21 a piece. You're getting 28 retired Beanie Babies.
When you adjust these numbers for inflation, that's the equivalent of $40.16 in 2023 US dollars per Beanie Baby. So what's this collection worth today? Well, it's hard to give an exact figure due to the nature of collectibles. Each beanie will command a different price due to things like typos on the tag, the condition of the beanie, as well as the scarcity of each beanie.
He would be about $2,200. Since this is nicked up, we're probably going to have to go $1,800 on it.
If you head to eBay today, you'll find listings of a Beanie Baby listed at $2,000 with the same beanie listed right below that just sold for $1. Although some beanies are extremely highly valued, 99% of Beanie Babies on the secondhand market sell in the $5 to $20 range. Let's be extremely generous and say we can sell the 94 beanie collection for $20 per beanie in 2023. 94 beanies at $20 per beanie would yield a total of $1,880, over $100 less than the initial investment 25 years ago without even taking inflation into account. What other ways could we have invested $2,000 in 1998? Well, let's just look at a few options. Let's say we invested $2,000 into a 5-year non-callable CD at 5.15% interest. At the end of 5 years, that 5.15% non-callable CD would be worth $2,443. That gives you a profit of $443. Not too bad. What if instead of investing that $2,000 into this Beanie Baby collection, we instead invested the same amount into a simple index fund in 1998? If we had placed a one-time $2,000 investment into a Dow Jones index fund and never touched it again, the value of that index fund in 2023, well, it's $7,220. That's a gain of $5,220 with an annualized rate of return of 5.5%. That's just from a one-time investment. If you would have continued to invest $2,000 every year since 1998, you would have $119,524. Now, let's dream big. What if you were omniscient? What if you knew about Steve Jobs' recent return to Apple in '97, that it would turn out the way that it did? What if you purchased $2,000 worth of Apple stock in 1998? And if you just left it there and didn't even reinvest the dividends, it would be worth $1.21 million in 2023. What if you reinvested the dividends directly back into the stock? Well, then it'd be $1.37 million. To be able to match the return on investment of the 5-year CD, you need to sell each Beanie Baby for an average of $25.95. That doesn't seem like too much of a stretch. But in order to make the same return on investment from the Beanie Babies that you would from the Dow Jones Index Fund, you would need to sell each beanie in the collection for an average of $76.81. Try to match that Apple stock price. Well, you're going to need to sell every beanie in that collection for an average price of $14,574.47. As most beanies sell between $5 to $20 in 2023, you're going to be hard pressed to find a way to make that deal.
Someone just is verifying on 5 cents. And you want to know something? If you can afford it, buy it.
Well, what am I doing it for? Okay, I'm doing it for a college education, which so far has never taken place because I guess lost a lot of money.
So did you invest in the Beanie Baby market? What sort of money did you drop on these adorable plushies? And they are adorable. I love them. I like the bat. I like the snake. I've got this little squirrel here. How much did you spend on them? How much did your parents spend on them or your grandma spend on them? Maybe you've got classic collectibles or alternative investments that you've invested in that we should explore next. Hey, drop a comment and let us know, hey, what are some other fads, trends that took the nation, took the world by storm that we should explore next so we could look at the financial aspects of it. There is that non-tangible value of how cute they are. Is there one that you dove into that we should explore and look at from a financial sense? Drop a comment. We'll be glad to do that for you. Hey everybody, Joe Sangl here. Thanks so much for watching this video. Hey, I encourage you to click the links that are provided to watch a lot of more helpful content that'll help you live your fully funded life. Thanks for being a part of our community.